excellent mean look as he works in, gets a couple jabs, and immediately tries for the takedown. Perhaps John Nguyen gave away a game plan there in his pre-fight video by saying, hey, if you're going to try and win, you got to take me down. He's got the single leg right now, but an excellent job by John Nguyen in keeping his feet planted. He's got the whizzer, which is an overhook on the side that the leg is being attacked, and it's an excellent job defending this position by John Nguyen.
Anderson continuing to try and drive through and secure the takedown, unable to get Nguyen off the cage so far. But again, like you mentioned, Jeremy, having him up against the cage and kind of, it's that control of the cage and the positioning, which still matters to judges regardless of whether or not you're actually landing damage. The fact that he's attempting the takedown is still worth something for the judges.
Well, and of course, with our advantage of where we can see that Evan Anderson had a good hold of the shorts of John Nguyen. Unfortunately, our official could not see that from his position, but a little bit of gamesmanship there from the young fighter Anderson.
Nice knee to the midsection from Nguyen. Anderson has been working this position pretty much the entirety of the first round, trying to find that double leg, Jeremy, and needs to get his hands up under the butt of John Nguyen.
Well, and in this position, the way that John Nguyen is positioned, he can switch to a single leg and circle away from the cage, and that's exactly what he did. An excellent slam there from Evan Anderson.
Again, a technically sound slam as well, because there are rules here for the amateurs on what they're allowed to do with a slam. You're not allowed to take a guy up and through and slam him down, but Anderson keeping him there and now on top again. He's been in control of this fight through most of it, although it's been Nguyen that's landed more strikes.
Well, he's got to a north-south position, and this is the Calgary Amateur Rules version of the mount. This is a very good position because you have all of the area in between the chest all the way down to the abs that you can strike in. It's a very large area, whereas if you're in a standard mount, you only have kind of the small area in between the chest and the neck that you can punch. So this is a good position for Evan Anderson.
Just 23 seconds left in round one. Anderson on top of Nguyen. Big punches. Those ones came in. We talked in the last fight about punches from the top not being that effective to the midsection. Those ones dealt damage.
Yeah, those are going to do a lot of damage, as you said, Ryan. And again, switching immediately back to that north-south position so that he can land those big shots. And another one right at the end of the round there. And a good first round for Evan Anderson. The only bit of offense really coming from John Nguyen was one good solid knee. But Evan Anderson, that's how you want to start your career.
So they come out and touch gloves once again. And Nguyen now landing a couple nice punches. There was a jab that got through there. And again, Anderson right back to what he did well in round one, trying to drive him up against the fence. This time, Nguyen doing a better job of getting out of the way.
Well, and I was looking in the corner of John Nguyen during the break, and Keegan Oliver, who's a former Hard Knocks fighter, and an expert wrestler, was telling him, hey, look, when he shoots in, you've got to give him space, and you've got to circle back into the center of the cage. And so far, 2 takedown attempts by Evan Anderson, 2 good defenses by backing up and circling back into the center of the cage. You don't get stuck up against the cage.
Yeah, one of the better amateur wrestlers that we've ever had here in the Hard Knocks Fighting Championship in Keegan Oliver, a former Hard Knocks champion in the amateur ranks as well. This time it seems to be, though, John Nguyen doing a very good job of striking in this round. Jeremy landing certainly the better of the exchanges so far, and that a nice combination.
Nice combo there for John Nguyen. He started the round by just throwing crosses, throwing that right-hand cross, but now he's throwing combinations, jab, cross, jab, cross. This is where he's going to get success. It's the punches and bunches.
Again, Anderson shooting in, Nguyen doing a good job of holding him off, and again back up against the cage, but this time Nguyen spins out.
Good kick there by Anderson.
Traded it for a right hand, or a left rather. Nice combination there. That one got through with almost no. This fight is not over. I thought he had him out, but the referee backs off, saying Anderson was good, and now it is over. John Nguyen
knocks out Evan Anderson.